It's getting to be that time where people are starting to plan their brackets, make their bets, and gear up for March Madness. Our Dave Calabro met some students in Delphi who have had their NCAA tournament brackets down to a science. Get ready to take some notes.
As the sun sets on another regular season of college basketball, it's time for that annual March tradition.
The committee has probably voted on
gathering around to find out who's in the NCAA tournament and who's out.
Wake Forest. Take a look at Wake Forest. Tell me what you like.
To get the answers, we made a road trip to Delphi, Indiana. We found ourselves heading down into a basement overflowing with basketball talk.
And their strength of schedule is in the 300s.
This is the Delphi Bracketology Club. And as you can tell, the homeowner, Brian Tonzoni,
their metrics are okay,
is an IU basketball super fan and a high school teacher by day.
It started in 2015 with the question between a couple of econ students and myself of where Indiana, where Purdue were going to be seated. And we said, do you think we can figure it out? And do you want to meet over breakfast and try to find out? And that started it.
This is a good point too, though. Like, it's not.
The club has become very popular. The students gather with their computers and go to work.
That'll be a quad too.
Elise Perry tagged along with her brother, and now she's hooked on number crunching.
Kind of learning that basketball isn't necessarily just a sport. There's more behind it, especially with the tournament. I always just kind of thought that they were seeded based on wins, but there's a lot more.
They debate which team should be in.
I think if Auburn would lose.
And they have to back it up with facts.
It's a bunch of data and using a spreadsheet and trying to compare different sets of data, good wins, bad losses, non-conference strength of schedule. So it really makes people think. And that's something that I think young people really need to have access to, is critical thinking and decision making.
And they make great decisions. In 2016, the Delphi Bracketology Club had the most successful bracket in the entire country.
I think it's really cool that just a group of high school people can come together and do this when normally it's older people and they've been doing it forever, but just in the first couple years of doing it, we've been successful.
I think, well, one year we've had a perfect 68 out of 68. The key is also to select well, but it's also to seed them well on the right lines. That helps your score.
Many of these students hope to work in the sports media field in the future. They're learning about reporting just facts.
Yeah, I am unbiased. He likes to tell me.
Wait, he's wearing a Purdue hat. He said he's unbiased. Are you unbiased?
Yeah, I like Purdue, but it's all based off the numbers. So sadly, I want to help Purdue out, but looking at the numbers, you can't really do that because it's all data-based.
So the next time you need some help with the tournament bracket, keep in mind these college basketball number crunchers.
Kansas has 10 quad 1 wins
at Delphi High School. They know a thing or two about winning and losing.
That's a good point.
I'm Dave Calabro.